your girl, TheKyannaAlexandra, and I'm back on your screen. I'm back with another video. As you can tell by today's title, this is Vlogmas Day 5, and I wanted to do like a sit-down kind of video because this really been heavy on my mind. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do like a quick little chit chat. Not a get ready with me, but like a chat and sip. Feel me? A chat and sip and pretty much talk about navigating the holidays without your family. When I mean family, I do mean your blood family, and especially as a member of the LGBTQ plus community. I just want to get right into this because, like I said, it's really been on my mind, and I've been thinking about it a lot. Not in the sense of like I miss my family so much that I want to hang out with them and like go see them and go talk to them, stuff like that, but in the sense of, I remember the time that I used to spend, like I remember my holidays with them, my Thanksgivings with them, my Christmases with them, my New Year's with them and stuff like that. And now for the past 5 years, I don't do that anymore. And for the most part, like my 5 years without my family has looked very different. Like those 5 Thanksgivings, those 5 Christmases, those 5 New Years without them have looked vastly different. And it's so interesting to see like where that's come from, where I've come from, how I navigated those 5 years, and then you know what it looks like today, right? So let's talk about this. Let's really talk about navigating the holidays without family. And that could be rough, especially if this is like your first or second year without, you know, your family as a member of the LGBTQ community, because of like abandonment from them, or just, you know, your separation from them because they're not being supportive of you, or whatever the case may be. Like I'm really talking about not being with your family in the negative aspect. I know it's weird to talk about the negatives sometimes and not the positives, but we know all too well that when we come out to our family, like it's not, everybody don't take it well, right? Everybody don't take it the same. Everybody got their own, like everybody got their own feelings about people in the LGBTQ plus community. So I'm talking about after you come out, after you stood in your truth, let people know who you are, and like you had to cut ties with your family, or they cut ties with you, whatever the case may have be, and now you're just stuck. So like I was saying, the first couple of years, especially the first year, could be really rough, especially when it happens, right? And my tip for the first couple years is really and truly find people that make you feel like you, that make you feel loved, that make you feel appreciative, supportive, people that you can call like close friends or family. Because when you do not have that closeness around the holidays that you used to experience, and now it's just kind of gone because like your family's not there, like that can be rough. And you need some kind of support to fill that void. Like you may think you don't, but especially your first or second year, or first and second year, if you don't have those people around you, like it can feel empty. Case in point, so my first year without my family for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, it was fine, only because I did have my girlfriend at the time. Like we did Thanksgiving with her and her family, and then Christmas / Hanukkah I did with her and her family, and then New Year's I did with her and her family. So it was like, okay, I should do this with my family, but also like I have people around me, so it can like lessen the blow of not having it with my family. Like the first year I was like, dang, I wonder what everybody do, I wonder what everybody eating, stuff like that. And because of that, whoa, you know, and I, like you guys know, like I was with a Jewish girl, so everything was different. Like everything was absolutely 1000% different. Coming from a Brooklyn background to a Jewish background. Like I know I'm comparing a city to a religion, but like that's what it was. That's what it was, right? And so my first year was kind of a like a lessen the blow type thing. My second year was rough as hell, and I'm gonna tell you why. My second year, I was by myself in my apartment in DC. So my DC apartment, it was me by myself for Thanksgiving. I believe I was by myself for Christmas. And that New Year, I went out by myself. I went to a party by myself. If I could find that outfit, I will post it somewhere here. But I went to a party by myself on New Year's. I remember that. I remember going to a party because I was like, I'm not about to stay in this house. Like, I'm not about to be miserable. And I legit got up, went to a party by myself, and legit like left when it was time to leave. Like, when I felt comfortable, I was like, okay, I'm cool. And then when I felt done with the party, I was like, all right, I'm out. And I had a good time, but I had never done that before. I had never been to a party by myself, right? But in that moment, I was like, wow, like, I am alone. I am alone. Like, when I cooked my Thanksgiving dinner in my first apartment, I was alone. Like, I cooked for myself. I cooked my macaroni, my peas, my chicken, my whatever for myself. You know, Christmas came around, I was at work because I let people with families. For me, I let people with families take the Christmas holiday, whatever, and I work it because I don't have a family, so like whatever. But in return, I asked for New Year's because y'all got families out to be partying. Like, I know that's not the case, but that was my thought process back then, and still kind of is now, but more in the sense of like, I gave y'all Christmas, y'all give me New Year's type thing. I worked on Christmas, and then New Year's I went to the party. And it was cool. Then that was my second year. My third year, I'm trying to do this right. My third year, I was here. And again, I'm showing you the progression, like things looking different. So my third year I was here, and I was living in that illegal ass housing with 11 other people. And like that Thanksgiving was different because like we did a house Thanksgiving thing, and then everybody kind of went off to their families while I had to stay. And it was like me and like a couple other girls, you know, and like the people that stayed wasn't the girls that I talked to, so I was trying to be out the house all the time, feel me? So I was like, okay. Then Christmas was the same thing. We had a big Christmas dinner, and then everybody went to their families for Christmas. And again, I was there, you know, all the other people left, and it was a couple girls that, again, the same couple girls that I did not bump with the first time, they was there. So I was like, okay, just got to be at the house again because I am not making small conversation. That was that. And then New Year, we was cool. I think we all celebrated New Year's for the most part together, with the exception of some girls being gone. My fourth Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, same thing. In that little house, whatever, but it was less of us because people had left because of COVID. Less of us, but still, again, at least I'm starting to find my community, find my people, find my tribe. So it felt more homey, more connected, more personable, because now I start to think about my family less and less, and the people that are around me are now becoming my family, right? So that was that. XYZ. We did Thanksgiving. Christmas, I believe I was by myself for Christmas. And New Year's, where was I for? No, Christmas I was with my now boyfriend, but then he was not. And then New Year's 2021, I was with him. So it's just crazy how like things evolve and things change. And then now we're looking at 2021 for Thanksgiving. Now I was with my boyfriend, his brother, and my best friend, who was one of the girls that was in the house. Christmas, I'm gonna be at work like how I usually do, and New Year's I'm gonna be in Vegas. So it's not all gonna be bad. The point that I'm making here as I go through my timeline and what I've been through and stuff like that, it's not all gonna be bad. Like, it is gonna change, but how we navigate that is pretty much just doing what you gotta do for you and protecting yourself, protecting your peace, protecting your sanity. Because like, truth to be told, these parents, these family members don't really care. Like, it's so baffling to me how like a parent can disown their child, how a parent can turn their back on their child, because they're gay, bisexual, non-binary, pansexual. Like, it's not that deep. Like, it really isn't that deep, but yet here we are, right? So find people that make you you, right? But also, like, take time for yourself. Do what you want to do. Do what you got to do. And I know there's going to be points where we reminisce on what we used to know, what we used to do, what we used to have. But honestly and truly, take those memories and make new ones. Like, there are certain things that I take from when I was living with my mom, when I was banging with my mom, that I bring here. And because it does make me feel good. It makes me be like, yo, I used to do this at home, and now I'm doing it here. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking your knowledge and your traditions, or even making them traditions, and starting that in your new life, new family, new house, new whatever. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you remembering what you used to do. If it hurts too much to do them things, then don't do them. Like, I'm not saying do them. Don't do them. But if it brings you comfort and joy to do that, then do it, you know? And again, each year will get easier. Like, it's not going to be this hard. Like, it's not going to be this difficult as it was your first year or even your second year. Like, it's going to get better. It really will get better. So do the things that make you feel like you. Do the things that make you feel whole. Also, with holiday season, and I know I used to think about this when I was with my girl, or even when I'm with my boyfriend now. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, like, oh, I hope you like, oh, I hope you called your mom, I hope you called your dad, like, I hope you said what's up, da da da, like, I hope you said happy holidays, happy birthday, like, stuff like that, or whatever. Especially in holiday time, like, oh, I hope you give them a call, da da da. And I realize that's me projecting on them what I want to do, right? And for me, it's kind of like, well, dang, I wish I could be able to call my mom and say, oh, happy Thanksgiving, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, stuff like that. Like, I wish I could be able to do that. I wish I was like in that spot with her to do that and feel good about it, you know, and feel like, oh, I want to speak to her, I want to call her, like, tell her about my day, stuff like that. Like, I'm not there, you know, I'm not there with her yet. And that's one of the things in holiday time where I think about it, and I hear people like, oh, I talked to my mom today, da da da, and I'm like, that must be nice. Or I hear people be like, especially during the holiday season, oh, I'm gonna get my mom this, oh, I'm gonna get my mom that, da da da, my mom, and I'm like, that's what's up. Oh, I'm gonna get my dad this, oh, I'm gonna get my dad that, da 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 da. That's nice. And when I hear that, I'm like, and I kind of get quiet, I kind of take a step back, being like, damn, I'm not doing that. But then I realize I can't do that because of where we are, and then I snap out of it. I'm trying to get it with the nails. I snap out of it. Okay, so you just gotta know what you can't handle, what you can't handle, especially when you don't have what other people have. It's something like, oh, I don't have that lotion, but this is a parent, this is family, this is cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews. Like, these are people that you grew up with, and that's what makes it hurts. Like, it hurts because these are people that know you. These are people that's supposed to have your back. Like, these are the people that when something goes wrong, you could turn to. If I'm in the street and I'm about to get jumped, like, I should be able to call my brother, sister, cousin, da 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 da, to get stuff shaken, you know? Like, and you don't have that. So it's really you against the world, and it does feel like it is you against the world. No matter how many friends you have, how many partners you have, how many soulmates you have, like, whatever the case may be, there's always going to be a point where it's you against the world. Because at least for me, I know, yeah, I got like my best friend, I got my boyfriend, my best friends, I should say, I got my boyfriend, I got friends, stuff like that. But I always know at the end of the day, if something happened, they gonna have their people first. They gonna have their sister, their brother, their mother, their father. They gonna have all them people first before me. I know that's a fact. So I know for me, before anything, it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Even as you navigate without your family or whatever, you always got to have your own back. You always got to do what's best for you. Okay? And don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because if you stop doing what's best for you, somebody is gonna get over on you, and you can't live with somebody getting over on you because they don't know what's best for you. They doing something to you, what's best for them. You can't do that. You can't live like that, especially when you don't have that support that you're supposed to have from your own flesh and blood. You got to do what's best for you. Like, that's how I cope with not having my family. Like, I do surround myself with the bestest of people, the bestest of friends that make me feel good. You know, I just don't let anybody within my space, my circle, my home, whatever, because honestly, everybody don't deserve that. Like, they don't deserve to be in my space, my circle, my home. So I just don't let anybody anywhere. But that's what I'm gonna say. And I hope this video like really got to the point. I hope I didn't ramble too much with this, and if I did, and if nothing made sense, like, let me know. But really and truly, like, the holidays can be rough, but once the time has passed, it's you're golden, clear sailing. Like, I won't lie to you, like, all that roughness is going to hurt, and then once you become the person you're supposed to be, it's not gonna matter no more. Like, you might have a little thought here and there, but like, other than that, it's cool. Like, I'm telling you, it's cool. So like I said, I hope this video helped you in some way. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Vlogmas Day 5. I know it's not a vlog, I know it's a sit down video, but I really just wanted to get this video out to try and help somebody, you know. But as you can tell, I am doing Vlogmas every other day. So it's going to be on the odd day so I can have a vlog for Christmas. So it will be every other day. So after this is going to be day 7, day 9, day 11, stuff like that. But hope you guys enjoy. I will get this video up and I will see you in the next one. Bye.